Let me know when to start, Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैवं नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. So, welcome devotees for today's Bhagavatam session. We are going to read from Canto 3, Chapter 19, text number 16 and 17. तेनेतम् आहदक्षत भगवान् आदिसूकरा नाकं पादमाना क्वापि सृजा हता इव द्विपः तेनेतम् आहदक्षक्तर् भगवान् आदिसूकरः नाकं पादमानाक् क्वापि सृजा हत इव द्विपः तेने by Hiranyaksha. Itam, thus, Ahata, struck, Shaktaha, O Vidura, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Adi Sukaraha, the first boar, Na Akampata, did not feel quaking, Manak, even slightly, Kaapi, anywhere, Shraja, by a garland of flowers, Hataha, struck, Iva, as, Dvipaha, an elephant. Translation: hit in this manner by the demon, O Vidura, the Lord who had appeared as the first boar did not feel the least quaking in any part of his body, any more than an elephant would struck when with a wreath of flowers. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. As previously explained, the demon was originally a servitor of a lord in Vaikunta, but somehow or other he fell as a demon. His fight with the Supreme Lord was meant for his liberation. The Lord enjoyed the striking on his transcendental body, just like a fully grown up father fighting with his child. Sometimes a father takes pleasure in having mock fight with his small child, and similarly, the Lord felt Hiranyaksha striking on his body to be like flowers offered for worship. In other words, the Lord desired to fight in order to enjoy his transcendental bliss. Therefore, he enjoyed the attack. Text number 17. अतोरुदक्ष्रजान्मायं योगमायीश्वराहरौ यां विलोकप्रजस्त्रस्ता मिनिरे अप्योसं संययम् अतोरुदक्ष्रजान्मायं योगमायीश्वराहरौ यां विलोकप्रजस्त्रस्ता मिनिरे अप्योसं संययम् Ata, then, Urudha, in many ways, Ajas, Asrajat, he cast, Mayam, conjuring tricks, Yoga Maya Ishvara, the Lord of Yoga Maya, Harav, at Hari, Yam, which, Vilokai, after seeing Prajaha, the people, Trastaha, fearful, Menire, thought, Asya, of this universe, Upasamya, the dissolution. Translation: the demon, however, employed many conjuring tricks against the personality of Godhead, who is the Lord of Yoga Maya. At the sight of this, the people were filled with alarm and thought that the dissolution of the universe was near. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The fighting enjoyment of the Supreme Lord with his devotee, who has been converted into a demon, appeared severe enough to bring about the dissolution of the universe. This is the greatness of the Supreme Personality of God, that even the wavering of his little finger appears to be great and very dangerous movement in the eyes of the inhabitants of the universe. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातम् अहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिमाधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे। Dear devotees, welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam class, and today we are discussing text number 16 and 17 from Canto 3, Chapter 19. The context is the battle between Hiranyaksha, demon Hiranyaksha, and Lord Varahadev is continuing. On the text 16, on the text number 16, it talks about the demon Hiranyaksha was originally a servitor in Vaikunta. That is true. He was one of the gatekeeper along with his brother Jaya Vijaya. They were cursed and they took the form of the demons for 3 lifetimes. And intentionally they took that because they understood the what is the word? The fighting spirit or the chivalry rasa of the Lord. And they wanted to support the Lord's desire. So in that aspect, they took that as the service to take the lifetime of being born as a demon and be against the Lord, to support the combating pastimes that were being interested by the Lord. So this is where it may look like something against, but the ultimate desire of Lord is being considered. This is where they take the higher intelligence. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talks in the Sikshastakam. चेतोदर्पण मार्जनम भावमहादावाग् निर्वापणम श्रेय कैरव चंद्रिका विदरम विद्यावधु जीवनम. Vidyavadhu Jivanam is depending on taking the higher intelligence and depending on it. So we all have intelligence, and it doesn't mean that we should not be neglecting our intelligence what we have. We take our intelligence, but depending on the higher intelligence is the key. So in this way, they took this as a service. and they are participating in the service. In the participating event, they are acting as a demons. They are totally against the Lord. They are attacking with different weapons to enhance the transcendental pastimes. So initially we learned that they attacked with mace. The Lord revoked the attack, and then they started attacking with the trident, and the trident was smashed by the Lord's weapon, Sudarshan Chakra. Here, the this is about battle, and I would like to talk a little bit about the Lord's weapon, Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra is an expansion of Lord Vishnu, and the glories of Sudarshan Chakra are worshipped by many Sri Vaishnava Acharyas. So the Sudarsana Maha Mantra talks about its glories. Om Hrim Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Paramatmane Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Aushada Astra Sastrani Samhara Samhara Mrityor Mojaya Mojaya Om Namo Bhagavade Mahasudasanaya Deeptre Jala Paridaya Sarvadik Shobana Haraya Humbat Brahmane Paranjodishe Om Hum Om Sahasrara Humbat. So this is the Sudarsana Maha Mantra. It describes the Lord's disc is circular, and each blades of the Lord's disc is capable of demolishing or attacking and killing all the evils and any magical tricks, any tantra. It's capable of demolishing. And the nature of the Sudarshan Chakra is Jwala Paridaya. He is Jwala, Agni. And we have, Srila Prabhupada has explained that in the Govardhana pastimes, when Krishna lifted the Govardhana mountain and he accommodated all the residents of Vrindavana under the mountain, it was still raining, and the rain, there were water flooded. Like the Sudarshan Chakra was circumambulating on top of the Govardhana, and because of the heat of the Govardhana, the water evaporated. So these are the glories of the Sudarshan Chakra, the Lord's weapon. It's very merciful for giving protection. And this Sudarshan Chakra attacked and killed all the trident that was being utilized by Hiranyaksha, the demon. So here, after the mace attack, the trident attack, Hiranyaksha, he decided he wanted to use the fist. So he is coming and attacking the Lord with the fist, with his fist. Okay. And the Lord is feeling that it's enjoying the strike on his body, on his transcendental body, as the flowers are being offered for worship. Here it says that the the combat between the demon Hiranyaksha and the Lord is like a mock fight that is being played between a father and the small child. So I can remember when Shripati, my son Shripati, was small, we used to do the wrestling every day. The wrestling is a key part of our daily night schedule before he goes to sleep. Otherwise, he will not go to sleep. And because of the interest, I I did as a duty to support him. But every day it becomes a habit, and he even rejected going to India when Jyotirmaya and Vachaspati went, because he said, "Who will be playing with me on the wrestling match?" So I need that. And that's the thing that, like, as mentioned here, the Lord plays interest in the mock fight between Hiranyaksha and accept his hit on his chest, where the Srivatsa is marked as a flowers is being offered. So this is the Lord's mood, and this verse is a mission accomplishment. So the Lord had the combating spirit, and it was understood by the Vaikuntha gatekeepers, and they took this as a service, and as a pastime. Here, the demon Hiranyaksha is performing the duty, and it looks that the Lord is enjoying the attack, even though several weapon and that was being attacked by large disc, and the attack, the personal attack with his fist is being accepted like a mock fight, and he thoroughly enjoys this, and it's been accepted like flowers are being offered in the fight, and this has been witnessed. The next test, the fighting, the Supreme Lord and devotees seems to be like a dissolution of universe. So the devatas are all witnessing this fight, the combat. And when the Lord is being attacked and the Lord is enjoying, the others who are witnessing this are in the mood and they're saying, "Oh, Lord, let this seems to be like a dissolution of universe. Let victory come to you." They are offering prayers, and they are very nervous on seeing this. The scene is very chaotic, and they don't know what to do. Even a little shake in the finger seems to be a great and very dangerous moment. The scene is very chaotic. So my thoughts are going for our daily soaps in satellite channels. I had worked in satellite channels for a few years. So it is a requirement, if any episode, to keep the what to say, um, the moment of excitement or the moment of a panic, especially when a serial or anything is presented during prime hours, so that it is so the scene is like this, so there is a panic, and that is making them. You can see our I know devotees, many of us don't watch these things, but when you see some people watching this, they are involved, they are immersive. In software we call this as immersive engagement, and we are supposed to bring element of surprise in software development. But in TV serials, people say like they as if they are in that scene, and they will feel like a rush, 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 go away. Especially when you see Jurassic Park, irrespective of age, people are excited and come to the tip of the seat. So the witnessing people here, like the demigods, and say they are inward, and they are seeing this is a dissolution of a universe is coming because of the fight between Hiranyaksha and the Lord Varaha, the first boar incarnation. So they are seeing this and they are feeling this. Let victory come to Lord Varahadev. Let victory come. So this demon is finished. They are in that. So these two verses are talking about this. The glories of Varahadev is very, very auspicious. So I will end with this. If there are any discussions or any corrections, anything that I missed or misrepresented, please take this as an opportunity to expand this more. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept mine to Akbari Shugur Shila Prabhupada.
Prabhuji, wonderful class today. Very nice. You touched upon so many points. One point that caught my attention was, when you said the doorkeepers, Jai Vijaya, they decide to take the option of 3 births instead of, never-ending cycle, because they understood the chivalry rasa of the Lord. This actually brings to me, the Lord once, Sri Krishna, when he's having a headache, Narada actually goes around asking for the feet of the dust of the devotee, which can be rubbed on his head, but everyone refuses. Only the gopikas allow this thing to be taken, even knowing that they will be, for eternity, they will be put into hellish conditions. And that is the one that came to my mind. So in both cases, it is the Lord's pleasure that comes before everything else. So thank you,
Thank you
Prabhuji.
for bringing.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that point. It's so the Lord's pleasure takes precedence over anything and everything. That's the mood of Vrajavasis and the gopis, and here the option. This is where the Vidyavadu Jivanam comes into picture, and like taking the higher intelligence, because between birth and death, B and D is C, the choices that we have to make, and we are surrounded by insurmountable amount of choices, and the choices that are favorable for Krishna's service, or like so that is important, and that is guided only through Guru, Sadhu, and Shastras. And only, when we ask how to questions, Maharaj gives the Sadhu Sangha card, but it is it is it is it is imminent to shadow the sadhus and the devotees through association. When we shadow, a small thing can be followed, like it depending upon our capacity of acceptance. But even a small thing, like I may be inspired by a devotee who is getting up early, at least I can try one time in a day and attend Mangala Arati, something like that. Inspiration, sorry, I'm getting into inspiration design, Prabhu. So it's a thing, like the factor, the choices, utilizing the time, and it making the right choices through guided approach is the key of utilizing the Vidyavadu Jivanam principle. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much. It was immersive. I mean, the way the Lord and Hiranyaksha are fighting. I mean, of course, in one verse it said that Lord is not even feeling like, I mean, feeling in the sense like an elephant touched by a flowers. How he is feeling that much is there on his body when the Hiranyaksha was hitting on his chest and all, right? When I think yesterday's verses. So, but then other side, next verse is talking about everybody else is feeling so worried about what is happening, what is going to happen, right? So, I mean, because they know that the Lord is the supreme, but still, the way the fight was happening, they were not acting, right? They were really fighting there. So,
Yeah,
it was so. I was just thinking about that.
yeah. So everything comes from spiritual world, right, Prabhu? Even making cereals and the soaps, the
That
inspiration is coming from now. After reading this, like I worked for 3 years in satellite channel. There is always a pressure. Where is the element of panic? Where is the element of surprise? It's all happening from Srimad Bhagavatam. The replica is happening.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranams.
Prabhuji, I was thinking when Sudarshan Chakra's participation in Krishna's pastime, I heard many times from Dushan Sridhar on where the Sudarshan Chakra is used. I remember that when Narsingadev appeared, his nails, the Sudarshan Chakra came in the form of a nails, I believe, right? In the Hiranyaksha, what was used? Where was it used?
I mean, in Hiranyaksha, it says Sudarshan Chakra, the Lords destroyed the conjuring tricks and the attacks of Trident. It smashed it
Oh,
away.
Yeah. Prabhuji,
so
actually, yesterday when I, not yesterday, 2 days ago when I read, the very first verse is the Lord's Sudarshan Chakra appears, and Hiranyaksha seeing it, he's hissing like a snake.
Hmm.
So, sorry, go ahead, Prabhuji.
No. Please continue, Prabhu. That, that's a valid point. Thank you. I mean, it's a protection. It's an expansion of Vishnu. It's a protection, and there is a lot of emphasis coming given to Sudarshan Chakra in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, and many Sri Vaishnava authors as glorified Sudarshan Chakra. You have the shoes of Ranganatha are being glorified. They take the paraphernalia. They take shelter of Lord's weapon, and Vedanta Desika has written Ranganatha Paduka
Paduka
1000
Sahasram.
Paduka Sahasram. They take the shelter.
Mm.
And Srila Prabhupada say, just catch my dhoti. Remember
Yeah.
my spectacles. I can think only about contemporary things, Prabhu. So my mind goes only into that factor than philosophy. So that is something relatable. So that's why I want to bring the point of the Sudarshan Chakra and glorify the appearance of Sudarshan Chakra at this pastimes.
Excellent. I was excited because I like that Sudarshan Mahamantra.
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
chant at least once in a while. It's a very powerful mantra.
Yes, Prabhu.
Om Shrim Rim Glim Krishna Govinda Gopijana Vallabhaya. That one was really
Yes, Prabhu.
awesome. Thank you, Prabhu. Thanks
Thank
for your association this morning.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. So there is also glorification of the Sudarshana Chakra, like the Sudarshana Ashtakam by Vedanta Desika.
Yes.
So if you're interested,
Prati-
Balram Prasad Prabhu, I can share that we recite every day.
Pratibhatana Shreni
Pratibhata
Bhishana.
Shreni Bhishana Varagunastoma Bhushana
I
Janiva Tarana. Yes,
almost hear every day.
yes. Yeah. So there is
It
also
is,
glorification of, that's Ashtakam. There are 8 slokas of glorifying Sudarshan Chakra. Such
Yes,
a beautiful compiled by Sri Vedanta Desikan. So,
correct.
yes.
It is been said, if one the people want to do the Sudarshana Homa, Yagna, if it is not possible, if you just chant this Sudarshana Ashtakam, that is equivalent to performing the Sudarshana Yagna. That's what
Yes.
Vedanta actually it has been said like that.
So when I grew up, we learned. I used to learn from my grandfather every evening. We recite this Sudarshana Ashtakam. It's like a part, and every day is a routine stuff. So yes,
excellent.
that's also a wonderful
If you
glorification.
maybe you can sing that and send it to us, Mataji. It's beautiful. The way you sing might be still it will be
I've
very
not
nice for
sung,
us.
but in that meter I have recited. I think I have one of my recordings, so I will look into it and I'll forward it to you, Prabhu. Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji, for your time and giving me an opportunity to read and discuss the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam for the pleasure of Guru and to our deities, Shishinitai Gaurachandra. Thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. श्री वराहदेव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. थैंक यू. हरे कृष्ण.